sun sets low on the open plains. Dusty roads stretch like endless chains. A melody whisper through the breeze, carrying tales of our memories. The stars ignite in the velvet sky, echoes of laughter from days gone by. Rhythm beats within my chest, driving me home where my heart's find rest. Ride with the wind and feel alive, chasing green speed in the starlight sky. Every moment a story to unfold. In this journey we find our souls. Ride with the wind and feel alive, chasing green speed in the starlight sky. Every moment a story to unfold. In this journey we find our soul. We find our souls. This performance has been recorded with the Phenyx Pro PTU-71 microphone system with the wireless microphone by Phenyx Pro. So intro, and then I'll talk you more about this really cheap solution. Hi guys, I'm Steex, audio video production. Welcome to my YouTube channel and welcome to my studio, the place where I try out audio and video gear here for you. Today, this video is sponsored by Phenyx Pro. However, all the opinion will be mine and I'll show you the good and also the bad. So what I really like about this solution, this really cheap wireless solution, and what I don't like and I think that must be improved. So I don't want to talk too much in the technical side, so you have of course the link in the description if you're interested to see all the technical data sheet and to know more about all the Phenyx Pro catalog if you are interested. Today I'm gonna address you how I used this for my test and of course my experience. This is a really cheap wireless solution. You can find different kind of wireless solution from Phenyx Pro. This is the dual channel. This means that you have double microphone and one compact wireless let's say receiver. When you purchase the unit, inside the box you can find of course two different microphones that you can pair very easily to different channels. Of course the receiver, the two antennas that you can attach to the receiver, of course the power plug, and also the batteries, because the batteries are included, and this is really a plus in my opinion. You have included also a cable, is a TRS cable, so a stereo cable that basically is useful if you want to go outside with the mix out, so already with the two microphones already mixed to your audio interface or mixer when you want to, let's say, listen the overall result or record the results. So I tested this unit in two different ways. The first way is with a singing performance that you have listened at the beginning, and secondly with a talking performance, like a stand-up comedy, let's say. First of all, I have to send a huge thanks to Jacopo Siccardi, my main singer for this test, and of course a huge thanks to Accademia dello Spettacolo, which is basically the theater that I've used for the performance, the Murialdo Theater, very cool theater in Turin here in Italy. Let's start with the good things about this solution. Well, it's very cheap, but cheap does not mean that it's bad. So in my opinion, this solution is very reliable because it works very well. It's super fast to pair everything. It's very easy, the browser here, to change, of course, the frequencies, the group, and of course the channel per each microphone. So everything is super easy. You don't need to read any manual, even if the manual is provided, of course. But very easy. You have only three buttons here, the set and the upper or down. So basically you can choose very easily the group, the channel, and also the different kind of frequency. When you choose something, basically you place the microphone in front of, because there is an infrared window here, you can place together and it's basically already paired very easily, super fast. I never had any problem of connection, super fast, no any glitchy sound, no any drop on sound. It's super reliable, very fast. And the placement of my wireless system was a bit far from the stage, but no any problem. Also, I really like the microphone. It's really sturdy. It's all in metal, so very, very sturdy. Only the last part is plastic, but you know, here there are the antennas, so it's better to have this part in plastic. And it's very easy also to open it, and you can place inside, of course, the provided, as you can see, batteries very, very easily. The capsule is a cardioid type, but what is not really good is that this microphone is a dynamic type of microphone, so it's not so sensitive for vocal performances, in my opinion. If you talk with a volume very, very low, it's really difficult for microphone to capture all the details of your vocals. So it's a really low sensitive microphone, in my opinion. It would be better to have a condenser type of microphones. Talking with my contact from Phenyx Pro about the low sensitivity, is in fact correct to have low sensitivity with handheld microphone for live performances, because in this way you can improve the rejection. And in fact, in my recording test, I had no any room recorded. Basically, I had only the pure vocals recorded with this microphone, which is very, very cool, because I was in a very giant room, in a theater room, so the reverberation was a lot, but instead inside the microphone, the recorded vocals, there was no any reverberation. So in this way, it's very, very good to have low sensitivity type of microphones. But what I don't like, and the most important downsides of this microphone, in my opinion, comes from the grill and from the capsule itself. Because, in my opinion, the grill cannot avoid any plosive, any kind of noise from your vocals, all the S's, all the T, the very hard consonant, but most important, all the plosive. The grill cannot separate plosive from the recorded, of course, vocals, so it's not really good. Even if inside, I want to show you, there is, of course, the foam. Here there is the foam, I don't know if you can see, but basically it is not filtering all the plosive. The plosive will pass and will be captured by your capsule.
Oh, buonasera. Dunque, il motivo per cui siamo qui. Regole fondamentali. Nessuna donna si alza al mattino dicendo «Dio, spero tanto di non essere conquistata dal principe azzurro oggi». Ecco, potrebbe dire «È un gran brutto momento per me». Oppure qualcosa come «Ho solo bisogno di spazio». O, e questa è la mia preferita, «Sono tutta presa dalla mia carriera per ora». Voi ci credete? E nemmeno lei. E sapete perché? Perché vi sta dicendo una bugia. Ecco perché. Ci siamo capiti? Vi sta mentendo. Non è un brutto momento per lei, non le serve nessuno spazio. Sì, magari sarà anche tutta presa dalla sua carriera, ma quello che in realtà vi sta dicendo è: levati dai piedi adesso. O magari, forse, datti una mossa, stupido. Ma quale sarà? Quale sarà? Ora, il 60% di tutte le comunicazioni umane non è verbale. Linguaggio del corpo. Un altro 30% è nel tono. Questo vuol dire che il 90% di tutto quello che si comunica non esce dalla nostra bocca. Lei vi mentirà? Certo. Certo, perché una cara persona, no? Non vuole ferire i vostri sentimenti. E cos'altro volete che vi dica se nemmeno vi conosce? Ancora. Fortunatamente si dà il caso che, come tutti quanti noi, anche una bella donna non sa quello che vuole finché non lo vede. Ed è qui che entro in scena io. Il mio mestiere? Aprirle gli occhi. Regole fondamentali. Non importa cosa, non importa dove, non importa chi. Ogni uomo ha l'occasione di fare il principe azzurro e conquistare una donna. Gli serve solo il cavallo giusto.
There is an upgrade from Phenyx Pro about the grill, so you can add a sponge that you can find directly on the Phenyx Pro website. However, in my opinion, this is my personal opinion, adding a sponge, this is not from Phenyx Pro, is from another brand. Basically, you will ruin the look of the microphone. In my opinion, the new look will be more like an interview microphone, no more like a live microphone, let's say. But it's my personal opinion. Maybe you like this kind of look. Anyway, you can of course improve the plosive rejection with this new sponge. The second downside is of course the capsule itself, that as you can see is a normal capsule like all kind of Shure kind of microphone, but there is no any shock mount inside, and as you can see it's very hard, very tight. There is no any movement here, so when you use the microphone handheld and you touch the microphone, all the noises will be captured by the capsule itself. So this is a downside in my opinion. But anyway, all the microphone itself is very well made, very sturdy, and I really like these sides here that you can basically read all the details with this window. I really like this sort of LCD. I don't know if it's an OLED display, but I really like how it's made, and also with the infrared here is very easy to pay everything. I feel that the body itself is very good, very well made. The capsule, in my opinion, should be improved, must be improved, because capture too much plosive, too much noises. For this reason, it's very easy also to swap capsule, because as you can see, this is basically the normal Shure international kind of wireless capsule. I can show you here, and as you can see, this is the normal Shure international kind of capsule. So you can purchase a separate capsule if you want, more high-end capsule, and you can use the same body of Phenyx Pro, because in my opinion it's very well made. So in this way you can save money using the Phenyx Pro wireless solution, because in my opinion it's very well made, no any issues, super stable. Also the body is really great. The only thing I don't like is the capsule itself. So you can of course purchase separate capsule if you want, or of course you can use this system alone, but you need to keep in mind that you have to do something about the post-processing. So you need to keep in mind that you have to have sometimes your own alone to correct everything, because we'll be really capture every noise from this capsule, of course. Okay, so just a brief clarification. I've talked with Phenyx Pro after the video, and they told me that you can, of course, change the capsule and swap the capsule, but it's not interchangeable with any other brand. So you can swap the capsule with other PTU-71 series kind of capsule, so not with other brands. So I apologize for my mistake.
The sun sets low on the open plains. Dusty roads stretch like endless chains. A melody whisper through the breeze, carrying tales of our memories. The stars ignite in the velvet sky, echoes of laughter from days gone by. Rhythm beats within my chest, driving me on where my heart's find rest. Ride with the wind, then feel alive, chasing dreams beneath the starlight sky. Every moment a story to unfold. In this journey we find our souls. Ride with the wind, then feel alive, chasing dreams beneath the starlight sky. Every moment a story to unfold. In this journey we find our soul. We find our souls.
So this is the system. I really like the system. I really like the reliability, stability of the wireless, the easy way to pair everything. So if you have a lot of microphones, you can pair with the infrared solution. That's very cool. So you have the link in the description. Let me know what you think about this system, if you have tried something like this. And of course, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.